Hello everyone and welcome back to your Chelsea news, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Nicholas Jackson drama of him supposed to be going out and going to Bayern, and now it's not going to be happening. Garnacho signing for Chelsea, and then also last night's performance against Fulham. So let's begin. For the day we got a here we go for Nicholas Jackson joining Bayern on loan. I think it's going to be around 13 million just for the loan deal, so obviously a great deal for Chelsea. We've seen that Jackson at times he's not been his best, and he's been a poor player, but at times at Chelsea he looks alright. But I genuinely think we were happy to get rid of him finally until the collapse after Delap's injury in yesterday's game against Fulham. BBC said Chelsea have told Bayern Munich they have revoked permission for Nicholas Jackson to conduct a medical with them, and after having instructed the striker to return to London, having travelled to Germany to complete a loan move. First, Nkunku joined AC Milan permanently for 36 million, then Jackson flew to Germany to complete his move, while Delap was injured after sprinting for a ball in the first half at Stamford Bridge. So apparently he's actually not happy about that it's fallen apart. Bayern, I know there'll be some Bayern fans out there who should be quite happy that they're not going to be getting Jackson, because yeah, if you've seen Jackson's performances, sometimes he's not the best player, and Chelsea fans thought we're going to finally get rid of him, but unfortunately not. Obviously the money would have been good, an extra 15 million just for him to go alone, but it was a here we go, and now it looks like it's not going to be happening, and this might be the first time Fabrizio Romano has put here we go for something, and it's not happened for the first time I've seen it. But we'll go on to the next news now, which is with Chelsea and them signing Alejandro Garnacho. Officially, I talked about it in a video maybe a few days ago when Fabrizio Romano announced it, and I did a whole video on that, so check out on the channel. But yeah, this was photo was put up. He's officially signed. We saw him at the game yesterday against Fulham as well. So yeah, that was good to see. Good we were finally able to confirm the signing and should be able to play for next week. Now we'll talk about last night's game against Fulham. So we were able to win 2-0. Obviously, we could have done better. Always can definitely do better. But we have now just become probably the team that's king at corners. We've scored like 4 goals from corners this season, which is ridiculous. João Pedro's first goal right at the end of the first half, scoring from a corner, and the second goal came from an Enzo Fernandez penalty. There was a bit of controversy in the game with the start when Fulham went and scored. They got disallowed because of this incident you can see on the right, where apparently when he got the ball, did a back heel and then did a turn, stepped on Chalobah's foot, and then he kind of pushed him away and he ran forward and played the ball. Some people saying it's not a foul and the goal should have stood. Some people saying otherwise, and some people just saying it based on what team you support. Personally, I just think it's a foul if you look at it, but I also think there's a way I can look at it and see, okay, maybe we did get quite lucky here, and we probably did, so we should always probably try not to rely on our win based on this stuff happening. But it ended up being the biggest deal after all, because João Pedro went up, scored at the end of the first half, in like the 9th minute of added time. There was like 8, but then we got a corner, so it was like the 9th minute. And then Enzo Fernandez penalty, there was a little bit of controversy with that, because the referee I guess he believed that he made the wrong call earlier about disallowing the goal. So he took ages and ages just looking at the penalty to try and find a way to disallow it. And yeah, obviously didn't. Enzo went up and took the penalty. But yeah, so there was a little bit of controversy, but also there was good Chelsea performance, and we'll definitely take that. I do want to talk a little bit now about Tyreek George. We know he's a great player at early times, like especially last year we saw in the Conference League. But yeah, in the Premier League, like especially playing last night against Fulham, he came on for Delap and he played striker, and he wasn't good. He really wasn't good. You kind of looked invisible at times. Reminds me of when Lukaku would have games he wouldn't even touch the ball. It reminded me of that. Sometimes he just wasn't there, and he just wasn't good. He basically wasn't there, and then when he had the ball, so he wasn't good. And I think, obviously, he's a good player at times, but he has so much still to improve, so I think a loan might be good for him. I think that, or maybe loaned out to a smaller team in the Premier League, because he should start and try and improve, because that performance last night, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good performance. But anyway, with us sitting currently top of the ladder, followed by Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Everton and Sunderland, make up the 6. Still, Liverpool and Arsenal are still to play. They're playing against each other, I believe. So, yeah, we'll probably be second, or could be first. Go after the third match day. So that's good to see. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this Chelsea news. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.